They were locking the children down during COVID, like a lot of school systems did, but it lasted so long, and we started to see that private schools and public schools were opening up, but we were not. So parents like me attended the school board meetings, and we wished for a plan for in-person, and they weren't able to give us one. And so we would go every 2 weeks is public comments. And we found out that several of these school board members were part of a Facebook group, a secret Facebook group called Anti-Racist Parents of Loudoun County. And what one of the school board members did, the one that just resigned, she said, "Poor me, the parents, they're attacking us. Can we find out who they are?" So they blacklisted several of us. 40 to 50 of us, and I was one of those. And they put my 3 pictures of me, my first and last name, my husband's name, where my son goes to high school, and what town I live in. And their plan was to intimidate us and make us stop going to the school board meetings. And we realized that this is not what elected officials are supposed to do. They're supposed to listen to their constituents, especially parents. We just want the best for our children. And we found out through many FOIAs and organizational rallies and so forth that they oppose us because we are opposing them. We found text messages between school board members that said this is war with the parents. We found that some of their minority consultants that they hire said that we need to silence the opposition. So the more we uncovered about them, we realized they wanted to silence us. And we organized, and we are just parents wanting to stand up for our children.
Patti, this sounds, I mean, look, the average American, when they think about a school board, they may not think of it as some, a saintly group, but they certainly don't think it sounds like what you just described. What you just described, it sounds like the Stasi.
Yes, I'll be honest. My parents escaped communist Cuba in 1961. They taught us children what socialism and communism looks like. And this is what they do. They turn neighbor against neighbor. They shut down universities. They shut down churches. They want to break up the family. The children attend a special school where they have to be part of the government. If you oppose the government, they come after you. And in my case, my parents were so young. They were 21 and 26. My father worked for the underground movement against Castro. He saw many of his friends imprisoned and shot because they didn't want to give up their property for the state. And thank God my parents escaped, and it has taught me the value of our freedoms and our faith here in the United States.
Oh, man. Amen. And I can't applaud you enough for what you're doing. I'll tell you something, Patti. I'm going to play a little video here. This is one of the things that has creeped me out as much as anything I've seen. Watch this. It wasn't the anthem, obviously, that creeped me out. That was the parents' response to the Department of Justice attempting to label you all as domestic terrorists. Patti, I'm so creeped out by this thing. I can't believe that's where we are as a nation.
We are just parents and residents of Loudoun County. And in that video, that is all of us attending the June 22nd school board meeting. We wanted to voice our opposition to all the things that we were uncovering. And in this case, one of the former elected officials, Senator Dick Black, he's retired, he gave an incredible speech, and all we did was clap. All we did was clap for him. And the school board completely shut down the meeting. So as you can see, we stayed in the room, we sang God Bless America and showed our American pride, and we weren't silenced.
Hey, thanks so much for watching the first on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.